I want to dance.
Welcome. Jolynn. We are so excited to pamper you ladies tonight. We're excited to pamper ourselves as well. So I'm Roseanne. We have Jolynn and Jerice here. We're co-hosting and teaching our Aqua facial. So make sure you have your samples. And first and foremost, get your name in the comments. Whether you're watching on Facebook or on YouTube, make sure you get your name in the comments, and that lets us know that you're here, and it gets you entered into our product drawings that we're doing. So, Jolynn, let's we'll have you take it away. You can start.
All right. Welcome to the Ro and Joe show, and I'm so excited to see my favorite friend, my BFF Rosie, and we get to pamper you as well as ourselves tonight. It's our favorite night to do the hydration happy hour, and we will be done in less than an hour. So yay-hoo. Like Rosie said, put your name in the comment and your consultant's name, because you get a point. You get a point for every comment you make. You get a point for every question you make. So ask lots of questions. No questions are not good questions. And let's get started. So you're going to want your favorite drink. You're going to want a headband. And you are going to want your hot washcloths. I would suggest like 3 hot washcloths. I just put them in the microwave and let them cook for a couple of minutes. And then I'm going to go through your samples with you. So your samples may look like one or the other. And this is the 3D sample. And we're going to do 1 and 7. And then we're going to tell you about each of these products along the strip. And this is the repair that Rosie and I are going to be doing, 1 and 7. And then you are going to go to step 2, and that is our microdermabrasion. And you're just going to do the refine tonight. Tomorrow we're going to do the pore reducer. And step 3 would be the radiance peel. And then step 4, the black charcoal mask. Step 5, the eye patches. And step 6 is the moisture renewing gel mask. And then step 7, of course, is the eye cream. And then you're going to put your night moisturizer on. And we're going to explain each of these steps as we go along. So get your headband on and let's get started. And Rosie, if you'll pull up our beautiful Mary Kay.
Yes. Just want to give a shout out. We have Rachel here, Rachel Smith, Kim Phillips, Jan Simon. And of course, Mackenzie Berlin is here. And we have Haley Berlin. Sika as well. And if you haven't already gone to streamyard.com/Facebook, it will allow us to see who you are. So yeah, we're excited to pamper you guys. So we're going to pull up our beautiful, the reason we're here, Mary Kay herself.
Awesome. Thank you, Rosie. We're so grateful for this beautiful lady, Mary Kay Ash. She founded the company in 1963. So we've been in business for 60 years, since 1963. And this is our 60th anniversary in September, which we're so grateful for Mary Kay and her philosophies, and her mission is to enrich women's lives, to help other women to feel great about themselves, to help other women to help other women. And so that's what we aim to do tonight. And her company philosophies is God first, family second, career third, and living by the golden rule, to treat others the way you'd want to be treated. And I love that about the business. And Mary Kay, I was able to meet her. She is the most loving and beautiful woman. It's a family-owned business. We're not a multi-level or pyramid company. It's direct marketing. And her grandson is now our CEO. Her son that helped her get started back in 1963 was her main business partner. And now his son has taken over, and her granddaughters are over our 2 foundations. We have a charitable foundation for abused women and children, and a charitable foundation for women's cancer. And 97% of our proceeds goes to those 2 foundations. So every time you purchase products from your consultant, that is helping another woman or a child. So thank you. We love and appreciate you for doing that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, let's say.
Let's get started.
Right. I see Danielle is here as well. So she was the Facebook user. So welcome, Danielle. So we're going to start with removing your eye makeup. We did not give you a sample of eye makeup remover. So grab what you have in your bathroom to remove your eye makeup. This is our eye makeup remover. As you can see, I'm on my last few days of it. You want to shake it up. It has Mary Kay's has a cleaner and a conditioner. So not only are you cleaning off your makeup, but you're helping condition your eyelashes. And see how Jolene just held it there to kind of soften up the makeup, and then you can just remove it very gently. And then you can get both eyes. And even if you weren't wearing makeup today, it still is good practice to clean the eye area and helps condition the eyelashes too. So get that removed. And I'm going to grab a mirror really quick.
Okay, that feels so good. And this eye makeup remover lasts for a very long time. And I'll tell you, it can be used for many things. If you need to get ink off the wall, out of the carpet, this stuff is amazing.
Yep.
It got tar out of my mom's cream carpet.
Yep.
Instantly.
That's amazing. Yay.
And it's really gentle.
Mm-hmm. And it's important to wash off your makeup every night because if you've ever Googled eyelash mites, you will understand why it's important to wash off your eye makeup. So eyelash mites are not harmful, but they can cause issues if you have too many of them. And if you're leaving your makeup on, they just will multiply a lot quicker because they'll have a lot more food to eat. So if that motivates you to wash off your makeup, you might want to Google eyelash mites, and you'll make sure you never sleep with your makeup on again. So,
and I think I did a post on that where you can see that. And so if you go back through the post, you'll see the picture, and it should scare you straight from never not washing your makeup off.
Yep, it's so true. They're not beautiful looking things. So,
and this makes such a difference around your eyes, keeping them nice and conditioned, and your eyelashes.
Yay. So we're going to start with our sample number 1, or we're going to move on to our sample number 1, which is the cleanser. I like to get my face wet first, and then you can just apply it just a little bit. You don't need to use the whole sample. Just apply it everywhere except for your eye area. Do not put the cleanser on your eyes or near your eyes. Pretend you have 2 cucumbers just kind of there on your cucumber cutouts, just there around your eyes. And so get your first, you grab sample number 1. It's a really thick foaming cleanser. Avoid your eye area. And I just like to put a little bit around my face and then use our Skin Vigorate brush. And if you just get this a little wet, the soft nylon brushes, that massages so nicely. And I think Mackenzie has the new one now, because I remember last week she said, I think it just came in the mail. So this has 3 different settings on it. There's a slow, medium, and fast. And it's like, I love to compare it to like brushing your teeth. So if you're just brushing your teeth, like if you went somewhere and you forgot to take your toothbrush, sure, we've all been there, and you're just brushing your teeth with your fingers with toothpaste or whatever, you're not going to have that great of a clean. Or if you're brushing your teeth with, that's like just washing your face with just your fingers, no washcloth, nothing. And then when you're brushing your teeth with like a regular toothbrush, that's like washing your face with a washcloth. And when you're brushing your teeth with a Sonicare toothbrush, that is like using our Skin Vigorate brush. Soft nylon brushes, a lot more effective of cleaning the skin, removing makeup, all that stuff. So, and then now once you have the cleanser on, you can just rinse it off. If you're by a sink, you can splash water. If you want to use the washcloth, you can do that. So, and that is our foaming cleanser. Look how big that bottle is. It's huge.
And ladies, this has lasted me well over a year. It lasts a very long time, and it cleanses, masks, has an even essence for age spots. And like I said, it lasts a really great long time. And now we're going to go to step 2, and that is your microdermabrasion packet. And it looks like this. And this lasts about a year also, because you only do this once or twice a week. Rosie and I do it every Sunday night or morning. And and stay on a routine. And we're going to use just the refine. So you're going to just use a little bit of this. Make sure your skin is still a little wet.
Yes.
And it goes on so easy. And it's really nice when you're in the shower. So you just put it on and then it just rinses off. And this is going to take the top 2 layers of dead skin off, and you're going to have beautiful, radiant skin. And you don't want to really scrub and be aggressive, especially with all of these steps, because you normally do not do a hydration session like this, maybe once a quarter. You want to spread these products out. And so your microdermabrasion, maybe on Sunday, and then a gentle radiance pill on Wednesday, like we're going to do tonight. That's what Roseanne and I do.
Mm-hmm.
And ladies, to get all that grit off, you might want to flip your washcloth. Just make sure you get all the microdermabrasion crystals off. We don't want any of those crystals. And you want to make sure you go clear down to your chest here. Everything on up, you want to use your products clear down to here. You don't want to forget your décolleté, your chest, and your neck. And doesn't that feel wonderful? It's just really smooth. So that is our first step in exfoliation. Now we're going to go down to the epidermis, and that is 4 layers deep. And do you remember when you were a kid, you used to say, your epidermis is showing, and you thought you were so cool and so funny? Yeah. Well, guess what? Your epidermis is going to be showing tonight, and you're going to be looking so good.
Cool.
And
this is sample number 3 now. We've read stuff sample number 2. Sample number 3.
Moving to 3 quickly. And you're not going to keep this on very long. You don't keep the microdermabrasion on either. You just put it gently on and then wash that off. And this you normally keep on for about 10 minutes, 10 to 12 minutes. And you may feel a little bit of tingling, not any burning. If anything burns at all, you want to immediately go to the sink and put cool water on. You don't want anything to ever burn your skin. And then let your consultant know immediately, because you're probably having a reaction to something. That, you know what, I have the most sensitive skin ever. And so does Rosie. And we are able to use this. We were really worried a year ago when we started this, that using this week after week, you know, how our skin would handle it. And it's been incredible. I used to have a dark spot here, and it is gone. It is amazing. I love this product. Right. And this too will last you approximately a year, because you don't need very much, just 1 squirt. And did you see how far that went? So you still may have some in your packet that you'll be able to use next week. And so this is our radiance pill, and that is going to go 4 layers deep. And you see ladies that have really beautiful, radiant, glowing skin. The reason that they do is they're using good skincare. And another reason is that they are exfoliating their skin very often, because if you don't exfoliate your skin, everything on the outside is dead. And so your skin looks really dull. And so you want to have a beautiful, radiant, clean look. So
yes. Oh my gosh.
Some slides.
Yes. I'm going to talk about what we have on. So we're leaving sample number 3 on for about 5 to 8 minutes or so, and then we'll rinse it off. Let us know in the chat if you have any questions. I'm going to pull up a little about and talk about what we just did 3 samples, and I'm going to talk a little about each one of those. So sample number 3 that we have on right now, the Radiance Revealing Facial Pill, is the product on the far right in this picture. So the cantaloupe, you can see it's the deepest exfoliation, like Jolyn shared, but it's super gentle. You might experience some tingling since we just did microderm 2 before this, but it just gently sloughs off dead skin. And then we have on the middle is the microdermabrasion. And we have, and Dixie just got here. So Dixie, welcome Dixie. And if we just did sample 1, 2, and 3, so if you want to go catch yourself up, you can read the instructions on the back of the sample. But sample number 1 is the cleansers, 2 is the microderm, just the refined stuff, and 3 is the facial pill, which we have on and we've left it on. And this one in the middle is the microderm, and that was the second step. That first, that refined, that gritty step is aluminum oxide crystals, which go in and slough off dead skin. You can use it in the shower, and that's my favorite place to use it because then it rinses off so easily. Once or twice a week is the only, like, as much as you should exfoliate. So make sure you have, like me and Jolynn, exfoliate on Wednesdays and Sundays. We have a set days, and we know we're not guessing. Did I do it yesterday or no? We know, so we don't accidentally do it 2 days in a row. So that's my. There is a second sample to that called the pore minimizer that we're not using that sample tonight. So keep it and save it. You'll want to use it, especially tomorrow morning. I think would be a great time after you wash your face, before you put on a moisturizer, put on that pore minimizer. It's packed with antioxidants to soothe and smooth the skin. Anyway, my skin soaks that up and loves it. And then we talked a little about the Skin Vigorate brush. Mary Kay has a special with this right now. It's the 60th anniversary of Mary Kay. We're turning 60 this year. And this brush is normally $75, but Mary Kay has discounted it down to $60 because of the 60th anniversary. So great price. I like to have two of them. I have one in my shower. So when I'm, washing my face in the shower, I have one there. And I have one by my sink. So when I'm washing my face at night, I have one by the sink. Love them. They're not battery operated. You charge them. They hold their charge for a really long time. Then this is some fun before and after pictures. Like Jolynn shared, what we have on right now helped a dark spot on her skin to disappear and to lighten. So as you're exfoliating and using this product consistently, it can help with complexion, with evening the skin tone color, and also with wrinkles, as you can see on the left side with Susan. That's why Jolynn says use it on as far as you can go on your neck and your décolleté, because Susan's on the left, you can see after using the facial pill 8 times, and if that was once a week, that's over the course of 2 months. That was her improvement on her neck there. And then on the right, this girl had, after having babies, pregnancy mask. And so after using it for 3 months, twice a week, just make sure it's spaced out. That was her results there. Microderm, we talked about, that's the really gritty step that we used. And then if you're using the TimeWise 3D, some of you might have the 3D samples, and it will say on there 3D, so you can let your consultant know. If it has a pink strip on the back, it's more for normal to dry. If it's purple, it's more for combination of oily skin. And so if you got a formula that's not right for you, it's okay to use it tonight, but then you know that you'll want probably a different formula if you're ordering it. And then our repair line, and this is me and Jolynn's favorite skincare line. So if you got the repair line, we did the foaming cleanser, the first step. And then we also have a lifting serum, a day cream, night cream, and eye cream, which we'll talk about later. And Jolynn, do you want to share about gifting? Like Dixie is on, and she was a referral.
Awesome.
And Danielle was a referral that I've adore so much. We've gotten to know each other at a few different appointments in the last month. Tell us about how they can share this treatment with others.
Wonderful. Well, we found this is just such the funnest thing, and we can do this throughout the whole United States, throughout the whole world. During the pandemic, we had to shift, and it's been a wonderful shift. And so we would like to take just a few minutes and think of 2 people that you would like to bless and give this gift to. And we will send them a free pampering package, as well as a $20 gift card from you, if you'd like, or a secret admirer. If you don't want to tell them that you gave, their name and numbers to your consultant, then we can have a secret admirer, and we just reach out to them and set up their pampering time and give them their $20 gift card. And you can seriously give your consultant as many as you like. The referral sheet that she gave you, I think it has 10 on the sheet. And so if you fill out 10, then you get a 1 Glamour product free. So if you want free product, open up your heart and share. And if you just share with 2 tonight and you put 2 heart emojis, not the fluttery ones that go away, but 2 heart emojis, then you get 10 points in our product drawing. So,
yep. So glad you mentioned this. So if you got this with your sample, this helps your consultant track how many appointments she does. So you can just grab a pen, start filling out the sections, and then you can take a picture of it and text it to her, or you can email it, however you want to go about it. But and this gives you some fun ways of people to think about, like the hardest working woman the happiest woman So it's a fun way to compliment a friend too.
Absolutely. And so take a couple of minutes and text your consultant 2 names and numbers and put in the chat 2 heart emojis, and you're going to get 10 additional points into our drawing. And Roseanne will do that on Friday. So we'll get all of our points together, and she'll go over that in the very end. But I think we're almost ready for this to come off. I hate to take it off because I love this. I just want to keep it on and let it do its magic. And one thing that I did not say, I want to take a minute and say everything we should have avoided the eye area. Go around your eye like a cucumber. The only thing that you want around your eyes are eye products, eye makeup remover, eye makeup, eyeshadow, eye cream, mascara, but you don't want to put your everything, your average moisturizer that you put all over your face around your eye area because it's too sensitive. This is really delicate, and you want to use your ring finger because this is the weakest link, and you want to just go really gentle around the eyes, and we'll explain that when we do our step 7.
Yep. Sounds great. Yay. Yeah. So we'll rinse off sample number 3 right now, and then we're going to move on to sample number 4. So grab your washcloth and get this rinsed off. Cool. I hope everyone's skin's feeling nice. And if you put the facial peel on your neck, make sure to get it off your neck.
Oh, that feels amazing. Feel your skin, ladies. It's like silk.
And Jolynn, this is so fun. She's watching her 3-week-old. Is that how old she is?
2 weeks. Yeah.
Week-old grand
little one. Yeah. Yep.
She's not at her house tonight, but I love so now your skin's as soft as Scarlett's skin.
Yep, exactly. Yep. Oh, but I'm not as cute as her. I'm 60 and she's 2 weeks. Yeah. Well, nearly 60. Not quite.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so fun you definitely don't look 60. Oh my gosh, Mary Kay.
Not quite, 58.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. So now I'm going to walk us through sample number 4, which is our charcoal mask. And I'm going to screen share where to kind of put the charcoal mask. You want to mostly put it in areas where your skin is more oily. So for me, that's in the center of my face, kind of just like what the picture shows. If you're oily all over, apply it all over. You want to apply it thin enough you can't see your skin. Or thin enough it's going to dry, but thick enough you can't see your skin. So I think how this girl has it applied is really nice. So you can use your fingers. Me and Jolynn love the masking brush applicator because you don't have to use your fingers, and you can just apply it with this. Just be careful. Less is better, and then you can always add a little bit more, but we don't want it on too thick because we want it to dry quick tonight. And this mask helps bring blackheads to the surface, excess oil, dirt, whiteheads, acne. I don't get breakouts very often, but if I do, I love pulling out the charcoal mask because I feel like it just helps dry out the acne, clean it up a lot quicker. And you can probably smell there's peppermint in here and rosemary. And another thing that you can't probably smell, but I just want to share it, there is navy bean extract in it, which helps to brighten the skin. Mary Kay's dermatologists specifically discovered that actually themselves, that navy bean extract helps brighten the skin. And we have that in a few of our other products, like our tone correcting serum, and in our brand new booster, that's our ferulic and niacinamide booster.
Mouthful.
I'm sure I slaughtered both of those words, but I've been practicing. But that's the third ingredient, and that one is navy bean extract. So, and niacinamide is a form of vitamin B3, which helps brighten the skin. So, anyway, I love all the ingredients that we recognize with like navy bean extract, peppermint, rosemary. How refreshing this feels. So once you have your mask how you want it, just leave it And Jolynn has some fun other ways that charcoal mask can bless you and your family's life. Do you want to share them how else you've used the charcoal mask?
Yes, I have a charcoal mask testimony. Oh my goodness. I love to garden, and last year in the spring, I was out digging out a dandelion on the lawn, and I put my hand down and I put it right on a wasp. And I was like, oh my gosh, instantly it just started killing. And so I ran in the house, and I don't know what I was going to do, but I thought immediately of our black charcoal mask. So I got it on, and it instantly took out the stinger, and I never felt another pain, not an itch, nothing after that. And crazy enough, that same week, I got a rash, a burn, and a bug bite. And guess what I put on it?
Charcoal mask.
Yes. So put this in your medicine chest, and make sure you get another little sample from your consultant of the charcoal mask, because you're going to want to keep that in the car, because you never know when somebody gets a mosquito bite or a bee bite or anything. It's an amazing product. So love this.
And it lasts such a long time. I only use this product once a week. If you have more oily skin, you can use it twice a week. But this lasts me probably 3 years using it once a week. I'm going to map out the next one I start using to see. Exactly.
I know. I like that you write on it, because that really does show.
Yeah, writing on it with a Sharpie will tell you when you started it, how long it lasts, when you end it.
Let's take our pictures so that we can.
You're at home, take a selfie right now, because you'll get extra points.
Okay, here we go, Rosie. 1, 2. I was trying not to put the camera in the picture, but I'll crop it out. Here we go. All right. Should we do silly face?
Sure.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Post your picture for 10 additional points. And
check out who already got 10 extra points. Danielle for doing, she sent me 2 referrals already. And Haley sent Mackenzie some referrals. So yay for the extra points. So yay. And grab something to fan your face. Oh yeah, that's
I use the patches.
Patch sample. I don't have a sample here because I just have my real ones, but
that's a great one. Yep. And when you start seeing it dry, tell them what they're going to see and what it's doing.
Yeah. So as it's drying, it's acting like a magnet, bringing double its weight and impurities to the surface. So the picture on the left is my good friend, Sherilyn. I joined Mary Kay with her. You can see the close-up on her chin with the whiteheads. She put on the mask as even as possible. And that's the key: application, getting that correctly applied, leaving it on until it completely dries, 20, 25 minutes. For this class, we'll probably leave it on about 10 minutes. And so if you can speed up the drying process by fanning it, that's great. Once it's completely dry, you'll see where the darker areas is where more excess oil or whiteheads or blackheads were brought to the surface. And where the area is more like white or ashy color, that's where the skin is more dry. And you can see that guy's nose on the right. I think this is a great product for guys. And so, or anyone with, big pores, because big pores tend to trap blackheads. And so that was his results there. So, and then you just rinse it off. So once we get to the point where it's dry and we're ready to take it off, you're just going to rinse it off tonight. There's no pain involved in that removal. And we thought it'd be fun while the mask is drying, because some of you haven't met me and some of you haven't met Jolynn, for us to share just a little about how long we've been in Mary Kay, why we joined, maybe why we almost didn't join, and a little about the career cars and stuff like that. So Jolynn, share with them how long you've been in Mary Kay, why you joined, and what else.
Okay. Awesome. Well, believe it or not, guys, we need to be partying, because today is my 32 anniversary. That's why I'm wearing hot pink. Yes,
oh my gosh.
It's been 32 years since I signed up for Mary Kay. So I went to a Mary Kay function on February the 13th, and just to get some foundation, that was it. and to win $100 cash. Well, I didn't win the $100 cash, but they said, if you stay and listen to how we make our money, we'll give you a free eyeshadow. So I thought, I didn't come all the way down to Provo for nothing. I'm going to get a free eyeshadow. I'm going to tell them no, and I'm going to get out of here. Well, I ended up signing up to get a beautiful Australian crystal heart necklace. And I loved hearts. The next day was Valentine's. And I thought, hey, I'll give this to my newlywed husband and he can give it to me tomorrow for Valentine's. And well, to make a long story short, it changed my life. Within a few months, I was able to quit my full-time job with Mountain Fuel and my degree. And I was getting my degree in psychology. So, and then I had a free car in the driveway, and we just picked up our 18th pink Cadillac in September. Wow. And that in itself has been such a blessing. Driving a dependable, free, brand new car that we get every other year has been such a blessing to our family. Mary Kay does pay the taxes, license, and 85% of the insurance, and we get a write-off all the miles. So it's been great, but I have enjoyed being a stay-at-home working mom, being able to still grow as a woman, as a wife, and to be able to help other people as I'm helping my children on a daily basis, and such a positive environment. And having girlfriends like Roseanne is just priceless to me. Like, I just love you. Love you, Roseanne. You changed my life. And we have had more fun doing this together. So we get to do life. We get to play. We say we do business, but we just got home from Nashville and had a well of a good time kicking it up there and having fun with our Mary Kay girlfriends. So.
Yeah. And what a great example that, you know, you are able to put God first, your family second, career third, and that you're able tonight to be there at your at your new grandbaby's house and watching her while the parents get a little break, and you can still work your business. And, you know, and she was on camera just before we went live, and it was so fun to see her and have that. So I love that we can work our business flexible and fit it in where we need. And I'll just share about me, and then we'll get this thing off. It's starting to feel stiff. I don't know if you guys mine's dry on my chin, but you'll definitely, before you wash it off, look in the mirror and see too, because sometimes I forget to share that. So I've been a part of Mary Kay for 13 years, which is a magic number in Mary Kay. Mary Kay started on a Friday the 13th, actually. She was not superstitious, and she thought, you know, she took God as her partner, and this business has just been blessed. Almost 60 years. I had just finished my degree in piano pedagogy. So I was teaching piano in the afternoons. That's what you do with a pedagogy degree. And I loved working with my students, but in the mornings I didn't have a job in the morning because I was just teaching in the afternoon. I was kind of bored, and I needed something to fill my mind and something positive. We were struggling with infertility. And so I was a referral, just like Danielle, and just like Dixie, and Jan was referred to by her cute niece. And I think Rachel is another referral. I think everyone on here has been referred to me in some way. And I went to the facial. I enjoyed the product, but I went home thinking I would never do Mary Kay because I don't want to sell anything. I'm not the sales type. I'm more introverted. I don't know much about skincare and makeup. I didn't want to work with women because I thought it was going to be a lot of drama and gossip. There's just a lot of things that were holding me back. Fear is mainly the main thing. And I just used all those others as excuses. And then the more I learned about the company with their values, that there's no sales quotas, that you could earn the use of a career car, it just became more and more appealing. And I showed it to my husband, really thinking he'd say no. And I was okay with that because remember, I was using fear as my excuse not to. And then he said, go for it. I was like, crap. So later on, I was like, why were you so on board with me joining and starting a Mary Kay business? And he said, because I could see you needed something positive since we were dealing with the infertility. And he had some jobs in direct sales, and he knew how positive and the personal growth that comes along the way. So grateful that he believed in me, and we've earned now 6 career cars. And my favorite part about Mary Kay is connecting with women, uplifting them, reminding them of their individual worth. And especially since the pandemic, you know, to be able to hop on and wherever they live. We have people in different states on here. and to be able to pamper and remind them of their worth and help them with their mental health. Because when you're taking care of yourself, you're taking care of your mental health. So self-care leads to better mental health, I believe. So yay. So that's about that. So we're going to get this rinsed off. Before you do, though, look in the mirror, see where the darker spots are. My nose is usually darker. Little pores there. One thing with your facial cloth, you're going to leave it on, like Jolene's going to show you, just going to like press it on. And if it's nice and warm, it's just going to feel so nice and soften up the mask. And then you're going to just gently rub off the rest of it. And you can post your picture that you took in the Facebook group after the class, and that will give you 10 extra points. So
that just melts off when you do that. Or you can hop in the shower and it just rinses off so quickly. That's the best way to do it.
Oh, yeah.
Don't you feel like a peppermint patty?
Yeah.
Like seriously, so cool and refreshing.
Yeah.
I probably have it up my nose. And
I have it everywhere. Oh, that feels so nice. Okay, now we're going to step into my favorite sample, which is sample number 5, the hydrogel eye patches. So I'm excited for these. Okay, so the sample, you'll just open up the sample, and there's a little dish in there that has 2 eye patches, one for each, underneath each eye. There's a more narrow edge that you can put either towards the center of the face or away from. You kind of play around with them and see what shape fits best with your eye shape. And they are packed with a lot of hydration and a lot of antioxidants from vitamins, vegetables. So there's a lot of vitamins packed into these.
And I put the fat side here because that's where I'm really puffy here with allergies, and I'm allergic to my cats and this dog that's here at this house. And I need the puffiness, the big side here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah. That's a good grandma to go and be there when you're not allergic to their dog.
Oh, it's worth it. Every bit.
Yeah. So true. And if they slide around a bit, you'll just want to make sure you keep kind of pushing them up where they need to be.
And I do this so that they don't slide. I take my fingers and just kind of dabble right here and then put the yummy
the extra
antioxidants up here. And then it kind of dries that area if you do the bottoms, and they won't slide.
That is brilliant. Cool. So as these are on, you can even read the samples on the back of the packet. There's a ton of fruits and vegetables that you recognize. Like the first 2 ingredients are water and glycerin, which are very moisturizing ingredients. But then there's pear extract, there's wild cherry, blueberry, raspberry. There's tomato, broccoli, and cabbage too. So things that are healthy and good for our body, also healthy and good for our face. And so we're going to leave these on about 25 minutes. When we take them off, you're just going to take off the eye petals, but don't rinse that area. You want to keep that serum just there. You're not going to rinse it off until tomorrow morning. So Jolene, share with us also, the repair stuff.
Want me to show you the box? So this is our facelift in a box. This is basically what Rosie and I did tonight. And that is the repair. Is that the most beautiful? I mean, look how gorgeous that box is. Love these. I can't throw these away. Like, they're so pretty. So we have our cleanser that lasts forever. Then we have our pure vitamin C. That is our Spanx in a bottle. They found that pure vitamin C is like a natural facelift. And so that is our vitamins for our skin. You do that every morning and night after you cleanse. And then you have a day moisturizer and a night moisturizer, and one's pink and one's gray, which helps you to know the difference. And this has SPF 30, and this has retinol in it to help combat anti-aging. And then we have our incredible eye cream, and we'll talk about that in just a minute. And so this is the set, and we'll go over our sets and our prices and all of that good stuff. So
But I just realized, let's get sample number 6 on. You're grabbing it too.
Yeah. Yes, I know. I got ahead of, but I'm like,
I got ahead too. I passed it over to you.
Oh, the beautiful box. I can't forget that.
So sample number 6 is the moisture renewing gel mask. So you can apply that all over, and you're going to keep it on for about 10 minutes, and then you can rinse it off. So there's sample number 6. And I'm going to tell you a trick that you can do if you have dry skin. You can do this at a different time, but if you have dry skin, sample number 6 on the back of the sample, it says, for an enhanced pampering experience, apply before bedtime and leave mask on overnight. And that is a game changer for dry skin for sure. But you just do your whole nighttime routine, including your moisturizer, and then you put this mask on top if you're going to bed with it. And that's more for dry skin. If your skin's pretty normal to oily, you don't need to sleep with the mask on. So you can just leave it on for 10 minutes, rinse it off. Your skin is perfectly hydrated, just where it needs to be.
I love this stuff.
Yeah.
So feels like you're drinking water when you put it on. It's so hydrating. Just amazing. So cooling and refreshing, and love it. And then Rosie's going to tell you about this fabulous line when we're done. Yeah. This is my favorite thing, our acne treatment gel. I felt like a blemish was starting to come here, and I put it on, and it's just like gone. It instantly will zap a blemish. Fabulous product.
Yeah. Our Clear Proof is our Mary Kay skincare line for people who struggle with acne. That can be teenagers, it can be adults, men, women, it doesn't matter. So I love, my results are on the right side. I was struggling with hormonal acne in my mid-20s about 10 years ago. And after 1 week, I saw an improvement. I had stopped getting new acne, and it was clearing up my existing acne. So I love that. And I believe, as women, we don't need skincare to be beautiful, we're beautiful just because we are daughters of God. But I believe it can help us to feel better about ourselves, more confident. And like I shared, self-care helps our mental health a lot. So I love what the Clear Proof can do and help you just be less worried about your skin and breakout. So, okay. And Jolynn, share about our fun 100% natural products.
Yes, we have a Naturally line. It has the highest certification. This has got our EcoCert certification, and this is our creamy cleanser, and it is just the best. And that lasts a very long time. And then we also have a mask with that line, and you can mix it as a mask with some water with a little bit of the nourishing oil, or you can use it as a scrub. And that is such an amazing feeling. Rosie told me to do it, and it is awesome because the moisture beads just, it feels so incredible. So the mask is fun, but I wish you had smell-o-vision because this is the most delicious product. Oh, smell that. It's like a vanilla almond. It's just, so good. It smells like a sugar cookie, maybe.
Yeah.
It's so good. But this has natural nourishing oils. It has sesame seed and almond, and it is great for your hair. You can put it in your hair, your cuticles. I put it in our targeted toning lotion that makes it more luxurious. And really, you can use it all over your body. I have combination to oily skin, and I have literally even used it as a moisturizer all over because it's so light, and it's just an incredible product. And then we have our moisture stick, and this stick is so fun. It is beeswax, and you can put that anywhere you're dry. I actually love it for my lips. I have one for my lips. I have one painted with some nail polish, and I use that on my heels and my elbows. This stick really is just a must, especially where it's so cold right now and our skin is dry. Even myself, I'm even feeling a little, dehydration on the skin with the cold weather and the furnace on and all.
Yeah, I know. And I forgot to share the eye patch picture, and Mackenzie kind of, when her comment reminded me, I love the eye patches. And we forgot to share, if they sting, that might mean because you have severely dry skin around. Me and Jolynn both had that same reaction like Mackenzie. And the eye patches have been a game changer for that. So as you use them over time, and they probably maybe didn't feel hot, maybe they just felt nice and cool to you. But if they did feel hot, that just means keep with it, keep hydrating underneath the eyes. It gets better and nice. And here's my before and after pictures on the right side. I struggled with dry skin and rubbing my eyes with allergies and different things. And so didn't realize how wrinkly they had gotten. And after using these twice, which is the recommended amount to use them per week, twice a week, it had dramatically improved my under eye area. And I love the improvement on the left with this lady with puffiness. So it can help with puffiness under the eyes. And then Jolynn shared that's why she used the fatter edge towards the center. And then it can help with wrinkles and dry skin there too. And I just let my cute Juliet use these. She got strep last week, and for some reason her eyes were so red and dry and itchy, and they just look miserable for a solid week. And she's done now with the strep. But on Sunday I was like, let's get some eye patches on something, and I took some before and after pictures of her. But, yeah, it was fun. But anyway, her eyes just look so bad. So, but they help to hydrate underneath her eyes, and now she's back to normal. So,
I'm glad she's feeling better. Darn it.
No, it was a hard week. Oh, and yeah, share about sample number 7.
Okay, that is our eye. This is the most incredible applicator for the eye cream. So I just squoze a little bit out, but this has a ZMAC tip. This is magnesium, copper, and zinc, and it is so cold and refreshing when you put the eye cream on. And tonight you're going to use that after you get the eye patches off. We're going to leave these on for, I recommend, like Rosie said, for 25 minutes till you don't feel any coolness. I leave them on. But then you're going to take your ring finger and go like this and go clear down here and up above and right below your brow. You don't want to get really close to the eye because your eye does absorb, and if you get too close, it'll absorb and get in it and cause irritation. And so we're just going to keep it real low, almost on your cheekbone, which is crazy. You're like, it's not going to do anything, but it really, I promise you it will, and it won't cause that irritation. So there you go.
And Dixie sent me 2 referrals too, so that's her hearts on there, so that's super exciting. So as we are wrapping up, we're just kind of recap. We have the eye patches on. We're going to keep them on until honestly, when we get off, then I take them off. You'll want to rinse off number 6. That was your moisturizing renewing gel mask. Moisture renewing gel mask. That's the real name of it. And then you're going to follow up after you have your eye patches off and your mask. You're going to follow up with number 7. That's your eye patches or your eye cream, very gently. And like Jolynn said, not too close to the eyes. And then you're going to do sample number 8. And that is your moisturizer, your night cream. And if you're using the one for the repair, it has retinol in it. And sometimes, retinol can make your skin more sensitive. So just be aware of that. Make sure you wear sunscreen during the day, which the sample of the day, we included the day cream on there, the lifting serum, the Spanx for your face. So you can use all the samples that we didn't try tonight. You can use those tomorrow. And as we wrap up, we want to thank you for being on here. There's so many of you, and it was so fun to pamper you and have you on here. So thank you so much for supporting your consultant. If you're watching the recording, make sure to text her right after and let her know that you watched the recording. And then I want to share just a couple things as we're following up. So we'll either follow up with you tonight or tomorrow morning. Everyone's in different time zones, so we don't want to text you too late. But we would love to follow up and see, how does your skin feel? What was your favorite step? Was there anything that you didn't like that wasn't the correct formula for you? Thanks for those who've already put the 2 hearts in there and sent referrals. If you think of anyone you'd love to refer, that is such a gift for everyone. I'm so grateful that I was referred to a treatment, or I would have never been introduced. I don't think I've ever been introduced since to Mary Kay. Like, no one's offered me a free facial since I've joined. So I'm so grateful that I was a referral. We also want to just share quickly that there is a $30 special going on in Mary Kay where you can start a Mary Kay business for just $30. That's not going to be around forever. And when me and Jolynn joined, I was 13 years ago, she was 32 years ago, it was $100 for both of us. This just shows you how golden rule Mary Kay, the company, is, that they have not only kept it at that $100 price, but then during the pandemic, they lowered it to $30 just to give anyone who had the desire to start a business started by a woman for women, that they could do it at such an affordable price. We can't even fill up our car for $30. Go to Chick-fil-A for our whole family, for $30. So I love that the Mary Kay opportunity, you can start for $30 and be surrounded by women who are there to help and support you. We do this class weekly. Consultants can book as many as they want, and we send out the samples. And so it's been such a blessing to bless consultants as they're working their business. So thank you so much for being on. Jolynn, is there, satin lips.
I've got to do my lips. I've been waiting all day for this.
I was like, I don't have my notes by me.
That's okay. I gotcha.
We are going to do actually my very favorite step. I mean, eye patches are pretty much my favorite, but these might be them too. So there's a lip scrub and a lip balm. We're going to do the scrub first. I'm so glad you reminded me. You'll want to get your lips just a little wet. You can keep your eye patches on and everything else, but just kind of get your lips wet again. And then you're going to put on the scrub. And this scrub has it's a shea sugar scrub. So you'll taste the sugar as you're putting it on. It's delicious.
It's yummy.
And this sloughs off dead skin and just helps it. So when you're using your lip balm, it's going to be more effective and not sitting on top of dead skin. And same with exfoliation. When you're using an exfoliator once or twice a week, your skincare is going to be a lot more effective. So just massage that gently. You can rinse it off. I like to use that, and I keep my lip mask in the shower because then
me too.
I just use it once or twice a week. That's all I need to use it, and it just keeps my lips super soft and not dry during the winter. And then the lip balm is the next one. I keep mine in my pocket. So going around. It's just with me all day. And this is a shea butter balm. Shea is a very moisturizing ingredient. And it just goes on so smooth like butter too.
Oh, that feels so good.
Mm-hmm. Yay.
You feel like $1 million, ladies. Oh my goodness.
So yummy. And I love, this is my son. Somehow you can see James. I wrote his name.
Oh, how cute.
I don't know how I got his in my pocket, but anyway, I write my kids' names on it because they don't get dry lips all the time. But when they do, I put that on and wow, it clears up really quick. Keeps them nice and hydrated because it's not fun when kids get dry lips. So yay. As we wrap up, we'll be posting a little about some deals and specials. If there's something you're interested, the price is there. There's no obligation to purchase anything. But if you do want to get something, thank you for supporting your consultant. You're supporting, small business owner, and she is grateful because you're making a big difference in her family. So you can, if there is something you want to purchase, that's there. And let your consultant know if you're going to be ordering in the next day or two, because everyone who commented gets points, but then every $20 you spend with your consultant, you get an extra point. So if you're needing to, replenish your skincare or even makeup, it doesn't have to be products we tried tonight, but that, and consultants let us know so we can make sure we give correct amount of points to guests. So thanks for being on. Sorry, we almost forgot a few things, but hope it gives you hope. That you could do this too if you wanted to. So thank you for being on. Jolynn, anything you want to share before we wrap up?
Oh, thank you. It was so fun being with you, Rosie, and with all you ladies. And we just love and appreciate you. Have a wonderful night. Pink dreams. Love you.
Love you much. So we'll be following up with you. Have a great night. Bye.
Good night.